Hello YouTube, this is Ben Gessel. How's it going? I'm getting a little bit of a beard. I'm not sure when I'm going to shave it, probably soon. Anyway, um, I don't like always shaving every day, that's just me. So anyway, this video is going to be about a game I'm just playing. I know it's been out for a few years, not too long. It's called Pillars of Eternity. Pillars of Eternity, right? Um, so there's a whole bunch of information if you want to find out more about the makers of the game. I think it's Obsidian Entertainment. Um, I'm actually pretty far into the game, so I can tell you quite a bit about it already. And again, I think this is a pretty important game. I like the majority of people that have a number of things we have to do in life. I don't spend every waking moment gaming. So, I mean, if I'm not as hardcore of a gamer as some, it's probably because I'm doing other things with my time that I never needs to make a living. So, and my living is more music. Anyway, so I'm a casual gamer, like the vast majority of people are. I guess however you want to say that. But I played this game a fair amount. I've also played many other games like it, somewhat like it when I was younger, like Baldur's Gate. All right, Baldur's Gate, big Baldur's Gate 2 as well. Throwing a ball, beat the whole thing. Sure, what does it matter though? It's more about how fun it was, how enjoyable it was, how much of it sticks with you, aesthetically with characters and things. And I've played other games like that as well. Icewind Dale, 1 and 2. Neverwinter Nights in the whole group, had Dragon Age, that sort of thing. So Pillars of Eternity, though, of course, as far as its engine, is more like Baldur's Gate. They had a similar kind of. Was it the Infinity engine or something? So it looks somewhat similar to it. And it's Dungeons and Dragons-ish type of game. Although there's different classes, there's some new classes and things. And, there's some reviews that get way into it. In a nutshell, one of the biggest things I should mention is that it's not just like you don't just have your health. You have your health and you have endurance, like fighting. And so because you have two, and there's like other games that have mana and things. This game doesn't really measure mana in terms of spells. It's just how many you have spells that you can keep using. I guess with other spells you have to wait until you've rested. But yeah, at least as far as fighting goes, you need. If your endurance drops down to 0, you basically fall down and you pass out. If your health goes down to 0, I think you can. If you're in easy mode, you can be okay, but you have 1 health point and you have to get really healed up. And then if at the second time you're dead, period, or your guy is dead. And I've never had that happen. That's a different deal. It's a different story. Well, this is basically, I think, Pillars of Eternity is a great game, and for a number of reasons. But there are things I like about the main plot, main storyline. Other things, I'm like, without giving too much away, there's something about it, the main plot, that I like quite a bit, and I think that's why I'm still playing it. I am more inclined to play something like this when I'm personally invested in it and I care about what the game is about. Right? It's like reading a book or a novel. You tend to put the novel down if you're just not really interested in reading the rest of it. Anyway, games can be a little more expensive. That's why you want to make sure that you get a good one. But yeah, there's something about this game. I don't want to spoil it for you. Well, I'll mention this. The game does involve ideas of call it Hollowborn, or having a life. If you have a baby, mom has a baby, wife, or I don't know, lady, woman, whatever. So she has a baby. A woman has a baby, and that baby's lifeless. Like there's no life in it, it's soulless. And there's a bunch of these situations going on in the Deerwood in this world. and you have to figure out what's going on, what's the deal. So it's pretty. I mean, I can see this. There's a lot of different ways you can feel about this, but of course, in real life, when that happens, I mean, it's traumatic. I would think, especially for the mom. So just I recommend checking it out if you haven't already. It's for Windows and Mac. It's like $30, I think. Right, that ballpark. It depends on if you get the extensions or there's other things you could do. But it's been out for a few years. So, a lot of our systems, if you have a i5 Mac or i7, you should be able to handle it okay. Or but somewhat newer Windows PC operating system. Yeah, I mean, so leave me your thoughts and comments below. I'll try to answer them as best as I can. But I highly recommend this game. But I don't know if it's quite as great as Baldur's Gate. For all practical purposes, though, it's in the same arena. I would think, yeah, some arena with Dragon Age. But again, Baldur's Gate's the one to compare all of the fantasy adventure games to. I think Dungeons and Dragons. All right, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks. Bye.